Hey y'all, it's Holly. So I finally got around to A View to Kill. I really liked this. I think it ranks lower with a lot of other people's more rankings, but I really enjoyed it. I think it finally struck that nice balance between a little serious and comedy. Like the comedy wasn't overly crazy, and I think it worked. What helped greatly though. Oh, well, yeah, it helped greatly though was the villain. But real quick, I'm not bothering with a comparison because or with the book or anything because all it does is just share the name. It just took the title from one of the short stories. That's it. There's no connection whatsoever. But what do you think? Glasses, no glasses. I don't like the reflection, but whatever. Um, Before I get too far into it, remember, please, if you like my stuff, remember to subscribe, like, comment, hit that bell, share amongst your friends. Any of that helps. But yeah, Christopher Walken, breath of fresh air from the other villains. Like even some good actors like Christopher Lee just felt really subdued, but Walken's gonna be Walken. We got like, I guess, of course, I would want more of him, but we got enough of him, more than the other movies. Um, Grace Jones, good villain. That she turned good is great too. I mean, it's always fun. Um, I like the plan in this too. Like it's like I talk a lot about. It very depends on how it's done, but like the more chill, subdued plans or like cases and stuff. This is one of them, but this one works. Unlike some of the others. I think it's just the pacing was better. There was some instances for sure of it being a little slow, but it didn't have that much in comparison to the other ones. Um, it definitely was a bit more. Like it still was long, still was a little long, but it didn't feel as drawn out. More's gonna more. Like he felt a little tired, felt a little old. It definitely was showing his age. Although, interestingly enough, we say that like, oh, Moore's definitely too old for this, and yet nowadays we have Tom Cruise being in his 60s, and he was just in a new Mission Impossible, and we're all okay with that. So, but he's always looked old. Moore always looked a little older than he really was, even when like Live and Let Die was out. But um, I liked this a lot. Like, so this is surprisingly, this one's going to rank high when I do the rankings, which should be soon. I will do the rankings real soon. Um, yeah, no, I enjoy the heck out of this one. It was a good one to end on. Like it did have that energy I've been waiting for more to have again. I hadn't felt that energy since Live and Let Die, really, or maybe Moonraker. But even parts of Moonraker were kind of slow. But this one was pretty moving pretty well. Really, I think like if they didn't have Christopher Walken as Max Zorin and had someone else, it may have not worked as well. Um, but they did, and once again, it continues having Golgo in it, which I do appreciate, just having that continuous character there. Besides more like having those two just constantly there is great. Um, yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I think if you're gonna watch one of the more movies, this one will probably like this is one of the three I would recommend, honestly. Um, Out of all of his, like I would recommend three being Live and Let Die, Moonraker, and Beauty Kill, because like I'll get into this the other video, but Live and Die is just a solid, fun, like okay, this is a good early encapsulation of what his movies are like. With a little bit of Connery still there. Moonraker's insane Bond, like the classic whatever insane Bond that people think of. And this one's like that good combo. Um, yeah, no, it was good. Check it out. Like I said, a lot of the other reviews and stuff, the general consensus says it's really low, but I don't think so, at least. So, well, Till next time.